As Tim Ryan walks the streets of Chicago, he knows that by nightfall, 78 Americans will have died on this day of a drug overdose from opioids, prescription pills, and heroin. He knows because his 20-year-old son Nick was one of them, because he taught him how to do heroin.
What people don't realize is how quickly it turns into a monster, and you live to use and use to live. It takes away all moral value, judgment. All you care about is getting that next fix, whatever you have to do to get it.
Ryan was a successful businessman, turned addict, turned convict for drug crimes. His is no longer an unusual story, as the U.S. president pointed out at a forum on the growing heroin epidemic.
This is not something that's just restricted to a small set of communities. This is affecting everybody, young, old, men, women, children, rural, urban, suburban.
A growing problem that the president was told is deeply rooted in the U.S. culture.
We then developed this culture also of a pill for every pain. If I fall down, I bruise my knee, I may not need opioids. I'm sure I do not need opioids. But somehow we have said that our goal is to make people pain-free.
The White House says the problem is simple. In 2012, American doctors gave out 259 million prescriptions for powerful pain pills. That's enough for every adult American to have their own bottle. For many, that leads to addiction and an eventual turn to heroin, which is cheaper and often easier to get. The president is announcing moves to make it easier for doctors to treat addicts, asking medical schools to educate their students on the risks of overprescribing and increasing federal funding for treatment centers. But Ryan says it's not enough.
If you take Illinois, the state's broke right now. Most of the state-funded treatment centers are cutting resources left and right. A majority of the people that are struggling have state insurance or no insurance. There's nowhere for them to go to, or it's a 6 to 8 week wait to get someone into treatment. We're losing the battle.
And that means losing almost 50,000 American lives every year. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.